Good morning. It's Thursday, December 7th. And I get asked sometimes, what can I do to go to heaven? Or what is the right thing to do in a situation? And really, there is just two things you need to know. This is from Jesus himself. And the first thing he said is, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And the Lord your God includes Jesus and the Holy Spirit and the Father. If you love him with all your heart, your soul, and your mind, all right, that's the first great commandment. And then Jesus said the second thing is, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. You have to love yourself first in order to love your neighbor. So you have to love yourself, and then you love others. And your neighbor doesn't mean the person down the street necessarily. The neighbor means anybody that you run into. You shall love them, no matter what. I mean, some people, we don't have to love their actions. We don't have to love them to the point of being their best friend or anything like that. We just have to love them, which means to forgive them, which means to do everything that we do to ourselves. We have to forgive ourselves. We have to love ourselves. We have to accept ourselves. So we have to do that for the other people that are in our lives. They come into our lives, whether they're strangers or friends or relatives. So these two commandments, if you weigh anything against it, if you say, well, does this include loving myself? Does this include loving my neighbor? Does this include loving God with all my heart, soul, and mind? Then you can know that you are on the right track. And if you believe completely in Jesus and in the Father and the Holy Spirit, you're going to be able to love. So you have to work on that. And just use that. That comes out of Matthew, by the way. Matthew chapter 22, verses 37. Because the Pharisees were asking him, what's the greatest commandment? What's the thing we should do? And so that's what he said. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, and your mind. And love your neighbor as yourself. You do that, you're getting it right. Have a great day, and God bless you.